Hey guys, what's up? My name is Eagle Vision, and today we're going to walk through my song that I've uploaded on YouTube recently, which is called a song like Doom Eternal. So the whole story has started with when I create a sound from Doom, and I've got many great responses from many good people, especially Mick Gordon himself. And yeah, it was so much fun. And then I said, well, I might start creating a song from this sound, and it requires, well, different variations and playing around with the sound, not just creating that and understanding it in depth. So yeah, I created sound and uploaded, and people responded again to, can you show us the project, and walk through the whole thing. So here I am. But before I start, I just want to mention a few points. Please accept my apology in advance, because English is not my native language. I might stuck in some sentences and cannot explain something. And yeah, I'm not using any program to edit my videos, so it's just like some sort of live video, and I have shitty equipment, microphones, socks, and please, it's just enjoy the video and learn something. That's all. So what you should expect, I'm gonna show you the lines and where the sound came from, but I can't show you exactly the process chain. Well, because it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take like a month or something like that. But I'm gonna show you the whole thing as much as I can. And so yeah, here we are. Before anything, let's just dive into the project and start the song so you can listen to this fully, and then we're gonna walk through this. I'm gonna shut up now. Alright, let's just dive into the start from the beginning. We have an intro, and I'm not going to explain about the effects and sounds like that, because those are all just the simple stuffs. So I'm going to start with drums. So, by the way, I don't know what is that. It's not supposed to be there. So we have a click. I said we have a click. So this click, I don't know where I get this, but I just use it a lot, and even on my Doom synth I use this as external click. So what it does is just actually give that knock to the sounds, and I'm gonna sidechain my Doom synth through this click, not like using a sidechain compressor, just volume compressor, something like that will help better than just those compressor, sidechain compressor. And I layered this click with this tom, so it gives a feeling of, you know, more like a natural cinematic stuff. And I think the sound is from Damage. Most of these sounds are from Damage. And what do we have here more? Yeah, we have this hit over here, which is some sort of a tail from another sound that came from Damage again. Yes. And then we have these picks. And then snares and claps, which snares comes in future. And we have this clap. But most of these are samples and, you know, not real complicated stuff. Just yes, this snare is from Damage. As I said, most of these sounds are from Damage. So if you hear these with, and we have toms from Vengeance sample packs, and yeah, that's all from drums in the intro. And what comes after is different kick. We have a bridge over here actually, that metally sound, heavy guitars and, you know, stuff like that comes in, and this kick is full. So it's not just a click, it's just more like hard kick and electro kick that gives so punch. And we have snares, as I said, from Damage. Guess if you want to see that, we have. Let's just hear the drums. So the sounds are more like you know, the hybrid sound that we actually looking for. So mostly is about the character of the sound and, you know, your taste. So until now, loops and softs. And we have this, which fills the end of the song. But, you know, the most important things are how choose the click and kicks and different type of sounds that fits very well together. So for example, a dry snare over here doesn't work singly by itself, but we have to layer it with you know. Alright, this is it. This is from Superior Drummer, and actually I'm gonna show you this one. I don't know which library I use. Metal EZX. So this is the snare. Sounded nice, but, you know, with other snares and wrote them into boss and, you know, post processing. And by the way, this magnitude boosting 160 Hz will help your snare sound more punchy. And yeah, the challenge was over drums was just, you know, choosing the right sound. That's all. And these picks, which works better underneath of this doom sound, which will go in a time. Which will go in a time. What the fuck is that, man? Alright, that's the drums. I'm gonna close the tab of drums. I hope you got that. If you didn't, well, that's it. I'm not gonna go through this because this is more like an instrument parts that, you know, is coming from the middle stuff, something like that. We'll get to that in a moment. Yeah, that's the right word. But we're going through the shit. We're going through the bases, and I'm gonna explain to you what happens over here. Okay, by the way, remember how complicated was my Doom synthesizer? This one is so simple, but I, instead of routing them into one amplitude and stuff like that, I put a process individually for each line. So here we have this this amplitude, which you can just, you know, copy stuff from there. Just pause the video. Okay, and then I duplicated the same sound, which is this sound by itself. If I put this with that click that I've already talked about, you can hear the knock, and it gives so much energy to the sound. And then we have these bridges. What the fuck? We have these bridges which works very well with our perk stuffs. So we have so what are these resampled stuff from this sound? I don't remember what I changed over this, but I think mostly Beat Crusher over here changed the sound, and my Massive has no, that's all for that. That's all. And I have a different variation of this sound, which I'm going to explain to you. What we have here in these lines are, remember those resampled stuff from Doom synthesizer? And if you haven't watched the video, go and check it out, because as I said, I'm not gonna walk through the whole thing over here. You can just get the idea, get the whole idea from that, and you know, you just get every single of this process as I'm speaking. So we have this. Okay, I don't know which contact was this, but it was just a contact. Mostly our resampled stuff. That's what I'm telling you. And you know, the sounds of the bass, as I said, this is the same sound. If I don't know if there was any other. No, that's all. This sound, which I can show you what's going on there. Yes, I think the Massive is the same. Yeah. Then we have frequency shifter, and we have an amplitude in parallel, which I don't know why I should do that. And we have 12 different roads here and guitar pedal. Yes, that's all. And you know, it is a parallel of cabinets, so you just have to copy the whole thing. And then I have reverse reverb and virtual riot, Nexus delay and reverb stuffs, which I don't know where I got that from, but you know, I have it. And then the whole sound and those pecky sounds. As you can see, don't at me. As you can see, we have this on and off a lot, because you can hear these sounds have some release and sustain release after the sound. So I had to do this, or resample those sounds and cut them, so you can hear this. If I just pause there, over there, you can hear that you know, release sound that continues. Oh my god. Oh shit, my ears. And yeah. And by the way, this sound, which is awesome, and I didn't want. I'm gonna use it in my other songs because you know it's awesome, and I just got it randomly. 2 layers of the same sound, and they are exactly the same, but the second one has the fully reversed. No, it's not like that. I think it's something. Let me just check it. There was. I don't know, one of them. I don't remember, but you know, it's just this, and I just, you know, saved the whole line and I kept it because it was just one of those happy accidents that happens. And as I said, I'm not going to walk through every line because you know it's all about changing the input and understanding. You know, the whole thing is about different type of reactions, the distortions made to harmonics of the inputs. So that might be a little bit complex, but you should understand different type of distortions, guitar pedals, or I don't know, effects, and then put input, give an input to them for like saw or sine wave or any kind of simple stuffs. Mostly sine wave folks, because you know distortions add harmony to your sound. And then based on those inputs, which is just a single harmony, your distortion gonna react differently. And you know those distortions after each other totally reacts different. And it's a little bit of accident and a little bit of knowledge and understanding together. So all of them, like a chain, works together that gives you that idea how to come up with these type of sounds and taste. If I just gave you the sound, you wouldn't understand anything at all of this. You just need to experience this and understand the distortions and compressing. And you know we have the same algorithm over here. Oh my god, we have chord fix too. What the fuck? We had the same process. If you remember that, you know, hard compression minus 25 with threshold with ratio 10 to 1, something like that, if you remember that. And I just opened my chord to fix and it just went down. Yeah, that's what I need. A long video. Like it's not long enough. Anyway, if you understand the sounds and you know how they react, and this is mostly about the feels and sounds together, understanding the whole character of the your music. For example, damage drums. I never thought I'm gonna use them in a for like a whole song. I thought maybe just an intro or you know cinematic stuff that wanna introduce some sort of a rise up, but snare sounded very well, so why not using on the whole song, because you know it's amazing and just type of the hippest sound. Please just pass this code to a face. I'm sorry for doing this. And after this we're going to walk through the synth part. This is just a title, but what's inside is the instruments, some effects, and introduce the middle part. And yeah, no, I don't even want to see this. And we have the same as, yeah, minus 25, and you know hard compressor. We don't have that ratio 10, I don't know why, but we have that high shelf. and we have this synth power chain that I've already explained it in my recent video, and I mean that Doom synth video. So let's just dive into metal part. Yeah, I like this part. So the effects, these sounds are just, you know, crowd people, you know, some sort of creating an atmosphere of, you know, excitement and anxiety both together. That gives you the vibe of Doom. And we have this, which is another content. I think it is guitar score. Yes, this sound is super amazing. I think it's from Keep Forest Vikings. Yes, amazing sounds, right? Remember that Mick Gordon said that he's gonna create some sort of a chant of metal chants and screams and stuff like that. He came up with this type of sounds, like, you know, Mongolian deep forest sound. Yeah, I think he got the idea from this. I think I'm not sure about that. And another variation of that sound, I think it is the same. No, it is different. And together, okay, drum. I explained the drum already, so we're going through. I love this guitar. I love this guitar. You ask me why? This is from the Q-Force again. I'm using it like millions of times. Yeah, it's amazing. It's just simple and that's it, and sounded amazing. I've tested a lot of guitar, but the chug of this one, most of my guitar sounds came from this, and this is a secret that I didn't want to show you, but here you go. And we have this bass. I think it's a slap bass. Which is layered with external sub. We have this lead from Absinthe. I don't even know how I open this. It's a preset. So all of those together sound like all those background sounds. And then one of those bridges that we already have from the then we have the exact same part, but we have some sort of rising synth in the background, which is the same, you know, resampled decimals and reverbs, and I think there was a serum here. Yes, I think no, that's not. It's just that, yeah. And I just pitched it up with frequency shifter, I guess. Yes, no, yes, what? And also, but it's good. Yes, we have some. All right, I guess that's it. And oh, just a quick show. As I said, we have. I need to see my master channel because that's all. It's not real long thing. We have utility to reduce the volume to keep give some headroom for mastering, and then we have BX Digital that just cut a low of side and remove some harsh frequency with BX and Pro Q3. And I think this one is, yes, it is on linear phase. And then we have L2. Simply that's it. L2 on potentially super loud preset, which introduces us with this setting here. Look at, and the attack and release, and so you can change that anytime. And if you ever face it with some sort of I don't know, losing some punches, you can just go with oversampling. Just uses more CPU, but gives you a better sound. So if I just play this. No, actually, it is the same. It doesn't matter in this case. But if you have a phase that remove or losing some frequency on the transient, you can just use that option. I know you want to going through the whole part, but I can't, and I don't know why it takes a lot of time. But I'm gonna show you my main sound again, because I know there will be a lot of comments. What happened? Why didn't you show everything? And my God, I wanted to. That is my sound, and we have just the nothing else. See? And we have this automation with this thing that represents that scream. And others are just played around with this sound, and I don't even remember resampling this. How did I manage to come up with this sound? Probably I'm gonna fail 100 times if I want to recreate this again. Okay, so if you failed, don't panic, because it's gonna happen to everyone at the start of sound design. You're gonna fail for like many times, and then after many times, you just gonna come up with a preset. After that, you're gonna come up with another preset that might sound better than the first one or not, but you have options. And then you're gonna come up with another preset if you're continuously doing this. But at the beginning, even though if you're a professional producer or sound designer, you're gonna end up failing a lot of time. Okay, even though if you're 10 years experienced producer, you're gonna end up failing at the beginning. After a day, but day number 2 or at the end of the day number 1, you're gonna come up with good sounds. Day number 2, continue the same process, you're gonna come up with the better sound. 3 and 4, and if you just leave it there and go through producing, composing, creating, arranging, you might forget the process of your sound. So if you just go back, you're gonna fail again. So that's my advice to you. If you failed for creating some sort of sounds, don't panic. It happens to everyone. Alright, that's it. I hope you enjoy it, and let me know what you think. If you have any question or criticism, just put a comment on this video, and I'm gonna work on them, because I'm not real good at this. By the way, that's it. I hope you enjoy it. I'll catch you very soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.